Hey guys, it's Game Settings here, and I'm here to show you a munitions DPS loadout. We're going to be doing 3 loadouts in total today. We're going to do the regular standard one. We're going to do a close range, and we're also going to do a single target. So let's jump in. So for starters, you're going to run your Bottle City Soda. This is we're going through all the artifacts, base mods, how to spec, and everything. So yeah, Bottle City Soda, always a must-have. Rank the shit up as quick as possible. And then we're gonna do Scrap of the Soul Cloak. All right, it gives 2% might. Plus, you know, it also increases your maximum supercharge generation, and your cooldown. All right, then you're gonna have this book. I cannot pronounce that for the life of me, but it does cast Void Gazer. Is a really good pet to have along with you. If you have it up, like, you know, if you have it ranked up high enough, it actually applies your PI or your power interaction. And yeah, it also gives you a good amount of might. I think if you max it out, it gives you 4 might. Then you want to have your solar amplifier. Now this thing right here, even if you're not using heat wave or heat vision, you should definitely run it for the might that it gives you. Right now mine's is only 111, but if you max it up, it's gonna be 5% might plus a good percent of power. So, you know, it's a good thing to have. Alright, so now we're gonna go to the base mods. I'm running Blast Adapter, Energized Railguns, Escalating Might, Accelerated Mini Nuke, Extended Supercharge. This is very important. You should definitely run Extended Supercharge along with the Scrap of Soul Cloak. Alright, you also have Restore Chain Gun and Max Damage, of course. Alright, as well as your movement socket. I don't know you know what it is for flight or acrobat, but yeah, always have that on you. Alright, for trinkets, you're gonna have your Orbital Strike, Supply Drop, Landing and Seahorse. Please have this. Do the races in Atlantis. Please get this. You need it. Trust me. Alright, and then your trinket, your standard trinket. So now now we're gonna go into how we spec. So basically, I kind of just went, you know, with the movement speed, obviously. I went with dual pistols just because, you know, it's munitions, guns, you gotta do that. I only put 1 in there, you know, just to have it. Alright, iconic powers, I got the robot sidekick as well as Neo Venom boost. And then how I spec, I go full super powered, you know, get your critical attack chance and damage. And then I put the rest into might and power. Now we're gonna go through the rotation. So first of all, flat cannon, chain gun, rail guns, mini nuke, Neo Venom boost, and your robot sidekick. So what you want to do first? Pop it up. Alright. You want to do flat cannon. Start up your PI. You know, it's not gonna hit as hard as first time, but it's gonna get that damage over time. And yeah, it's gonna make your other powers hit harder. So, put this. Do chain guns, you know, then we do rail guns. Crits are automatically going to start coming in. Drop your nuke, does a big burst damage, come back, and everything's going to hit harder over time. This is no buffs, no trinkets, Alright, as well as your robot sidekick hitting, and also your eye. Now, let's go to it with a more larger crowd, obviously. So with everything running, this is how it should go. So cook your Bottle City, your horse, your trinket. Now this is how everything should rock. Always make sure you do this shit a couple times, alright? You're not gonna get the best damage when you first start out, but over time, it's definitely gonna stay. Alright, I was logged on. And then your seahorse, your eye, and your robot sidekick, they're all gonna be piling on damage. So this is just your standard loadout. Alright, now we're gonna go and show off our single target loadout. This one is also equally as important as this one. So, alright, stay tuned. Alright, so we're back at it, and this is the single target loadout. So, for the most part, everything is mostly the same with the artifacts, the base mods, all that. But now we got like a different move in here. We're just gonna show you that. So basically, you just want to get amplified heat vision, chain gun, rail guns, mini nuke, venom, and robot psychic. Alright, so this loadout hits hard. Alright, it hits hard for single target, and the boss won't even stand a chance. Alright, as far as everything else goes, it's mostly the same. Just you put a little point in there for the heat vision, and yeah, mostly everything mostly the same. So let's get started. Alright, so what you want to do, use your amplified heat vision. It's going to set up your power over time, and just like how Fly Cannon did in the old loadout. And, your chain gun is obviously going to do much more. You're going to use rail guns. Those things hit hard, especially when you have your PI active. Then drop your nuke. Fucking obliterate things. Alright. So I'm going to show you this rotation, no buffs. Alright, just to show you how hard it could hit, just standard. Alright, pretty cool. So now buffed up and amped up, reset this. So yeah, when you're buffed, this is normally how it should look. It's a lot of stuff. So you gotta run it back a couple times. And just in case you want to drop an orbital on them, do that. Alright, so those numbers, fairly good. Alright, it all depends on, who's playing, how many skill points you have, and etc. So that was just a quick little in-depth thing with the single target. Now we're going to go over to the close range, which is basically just like the first one. Alright, we're back, and this is our single target loadout. So, it's kind of just a little switcheroo. Now, artifacts might be a little different, depends on how you play. If you have Eye of the Gemini, mine isn't really, maxed out as well, but you can replace it for the book. And every time you pop a supercharge, it activates Paul's Gaze, I believe. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. But basically, any player who's in there, it deals 20% of all damage dealt by other players standing inside of it. So yeah, it only lasts for 4 to 6 seconds, depending on how you leveled up. So yeah, let's get into the rotation itself. Alright, so for starters, you set up your power interaction. Alright, you gotta get your chain gun going through. I use Splosion. Splosion is a really good move. Alright, so yeah, it's basically just flat cannon, chain gun, Splosion, and then it's nuke. Just add that extra bit of damage. Yeah. So, and then also survival, obviously, because you're gonna need a shield when you're this close to the fucking Atlas, right? Or this close to the boss. So, power interaction, chain gun, explosion, nuke, just to add the cherry on top. Go through the rotation again. It's honestly a pretty hefty. It's a pretty hefty look. It gets the job done, especially in your close range. A little power hungry, if I do say so myself. I don't know how much time do I really use this, but definitely gets the job done. Alright, And then if you have your supercharge ready, you can just pop that. Yeah, when everybody's in close, because you know there's obviously going to be some melee people there. It's going to take 20% of that damage. You're going to be doing a shit ton, especially when you have your seahorse. Alright, and yeah. So, this is how it should look. Kind of buffed up. So that concludes our munition DPS guide. I'm going to show you a little clip at the end just to show you how I do in certain different raids and stuff like that, you know, kind of showcasing all these little powers and, you know, all this other tricks. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Gates Huntings, and I'm out.
close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And